Sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's fine. We're live now, anyways. What the fuck is up,
Um,
everybody?
Uh,
What? I gave you the 5-second countdown. It's
you
not
did,
my-
and then yeah, I guess it's just you can't put a hold on that. I was gonna
Yeah.
keep trying to hold you up too, so it's good that you did that.
Yeah.
You cut
Well,
me off.
it's similar to what Drew likes to do whenever I say I'm going to bed, and then he asks me a series of questions, and like tries to keep me up for like another hour. It's like this little
always
game that he
works.
likes to play. Because I can't just leave in the middle of something, right?
I know.
Because the brain doesn't work that way for me. Other people, they're like, "Oh, you're in the middle of talking, cool, bye," and off they go, and it's like
Woo.
whatever.
Fall asleep
but,
mid-sentence.
Yeah. For some people like myself, it's like I gotta resolve that, and then I can go sleep. So.
Oh man, Colin is one step further than you. He locks things and opens things like 3 times. He's
Oh, yeah.
like he's the full gambit. It's Anywho, you had an announcement, which is why you're talking first.
Right. First off, thanks Nick for the 8 months of subbing. You're the best. Love you. Yeah. Okay. So, if you're watching this on Twitch, tune in exactly 6 days from now for more D&D awesomeness as the channel is gaining another day of D&D. If you're watching this on YouTube, twice the uploads. We're going to 2 days of D&D on the channel, and then next month it'll be 2 days in D&D and like 5 days of World of Warcraft and just nuttiness like every.
That is a
every
full
day.
channel.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Mhm.
Obviously, this campaign continues on Monday nights, whether it's Derek's campaign that he's DMing or if we want to switch back to the other one, whatever.
Can we
that's
just
all.
nickname Monday Night Raw now?
All right.
Yeah.
Sure.
This episode is you guys battling to the death over some slides.
We already
Cage
did
match.
that once with the Death Tyrant. Can we not?
Did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did. Then we had a whole episode of fucking corpse recovery. Yeah.
It was great.
That was a good
um,
one.
Well, you
Yeah,
needed
no,
that
so-
to make up for the 5 seconds of mourning that you did for your dead compatriots. Oh, what do they got? Okay, cool.
I'm gonna steal
Gotta
all
root
their
around
shit.
Yeah.
Um,
They didn't even steal their shit.
Right?
Sorry,
I screwed
what's that?
around with my like.
I was shocked because they're like, oh yeah, let's check out the body, and then like I sent them the inventory list in Skype, and they're like,
Yeah,
all right,
they
cool, we leave.
Got 'em that.
And I'm like, what, you're not gonna take any of the quest related stuff? All right, fine.
That was the episode of missed opportunities because then they were like, "Oh yeah, let's go into this room. Oh, there's a secret tunnel. Nah, let's go this way."
I
Last
don't want to
week
get
is the
stuck.
we're like, oh, what's this gigantic wall? Oh, it's moving. Let's sneak past it.
Yeah,
Good
never
plan.
mind.
Good plan.
Sneak past it.
I feel
What are you
slightly
guys rushing
responsible for that.
towards?
I feel slightly responsible for that, given that I'm the one that cast Pass Without a Trace, giving us all +10 to stealth. So it's like, but still.
No, you play your way.
rushing towards death.
Yeah.
So
Right?
yeah. So Monday nights, this group will be playing D&D on the channel, uploaded to YouTube. Generally, I try to aim for like a Friday, Saturday. That way, like if you want to get the exclusive, not really. If you want to see it 5 days before everybody else, watch it live.
Is that your way of saying you're just a lazy uploader?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, what it was is before we would play Monday nights, and I'd be tired and I wouldn't want to cut up the VOD and then upload it, right? So then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are all raid nights. So I'm not going to do it then either. So then it was Friday or Saturday when I got around to it. So it just kind of became the rhythm. Anyway, Sundays now, starting in exactly 6 days from today, we're going to be doing another game. Nick's coming back for that one. Nick's wife is coming for that one. We have 2 other guildmates of ours that are also joining from World of Warcraft. So there's going to be Nick, his wife, Taylor, and Kyle are all going to be, rocking out here. So
I'm glad you changed it from
Yeah.
that to rocking out from coming, because if you said all of those names,
I figured somebody was going to make a joke, so I was like, I'm going to change it up.
that'll get you banned on Twitch though.
And YouTube, evidently. Yeah, so 2 nights a week now from now until whenever we die of old age.
Yeah,
we're
that's
gonna
what I
do
plan
that.
on
So
DMing for.
yeah, so yeah, we're gonna have that as far as the content, and then obviously I'll be rating Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So on the Twitch stream we'll have that, and any boss kills I'll obviously have to load to YouTube. So yeah, that's kind of all I got, but pretty excited for that. Campaign starts on Sunday. The times for Sundays is going to be 7 o'clock start time as opposed to a 6 o'clock start time, which we've been generally doing here. So it's just 1 hour later, but it's on Sundays. So
6 o'clock.
Sunday.
Sometimes we're live at 6. Rarely, but sometimes.
Rarely. I think we've done 1 week out of the 9 so far. That. You know
Look,
what?
Quarter
I'm not
after
gonna
6 is
complain.
generally what
It's
I'm aiming
usually
for.
my fault, actually. So.
As long as the stream's live and we can start getting people filtered in and stuff for like a 6:15 kind of live, that's kind of
I
what
mean,
I'm
I
aiming
wasn't
for,
gonna say
so.
it, Derek.
It's good because I'll just straight up kill your character.
Cool.
He's fucking savage. He's done it before. Don't push him.
Fucking
As-
Beatrice.
To raw.
Right?
You didn't even get a turn.
Fucking death tyrant. God damn it.
Oh man.
the
Bet you
other
wanted to
thing-
use your polymorph.
The other thing is, as far as audio, video shenanigans, we've switched over to Discord as our primary video, audio kind of thing. It's no longer on Skype because Skype forced an update, and we were about to go live, and none of the cams were working for me. So we were like, oh fuck, what do we do? Let's go to Discord. So we're on Discord now. If there's any flickering with the cams or anything like that, we'll get it sorted out. And yeah, we'll just be on Discord from now on. So there's that. All that been said, I think we're good to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome back to week 9. This week is brought to you by Discord, because if you like Skype more, you probably also like Hitler. So, picking up at the gates of Planet Krieg in the city of Dis, after getting to the end of your map, you, I made you all stop, so now you're at the gates. So let's pick up there. Planet Krieg has very, very large gates, and they have even larger walls that are taller than the buildings that are surrounding them. The gate, however, is open, and as you pass through it, you see a huge, expansive field, essentially, which is filled with strange flora and fauna. Like, there's like little tiny crazy-looking plants, and there's even crazier-looking animals just chilling, eating it. And then in the center of this huge field is a ziggurat. And it's a huge black ziggurat that's 6 levels high, and there's a big hand on top of it made of gold, and it's clutching a sphere that's made out to look kind of like a planet. And there's a trail between you and the giant ziggurat. Anybody go?
I'll go. Just walk in.
Okay. He's just
I'll
walking
follow.
the path.
Same.
Everybody follow?
Yeah, I'll follow him.
Cool.
Following.
Okay. You enter into a marble-ish looking room. It's all cut stone that's very smooth. This is being attended to by a lot of people that are all dressed exactly the same. And a person approaches you, dressed exactly the same as everyone else. They're wearing dark purple robes. They're human, and they're wearing kind of a vacant expression. And he goes, "Welcome to Planet Krieg. How may I be of assistance?"
Welcome to Planet Krieg. How may I be of assistance?
he doesn't break.
We're looking for a guide.
Oh, have you set up a meeting? Do you wish to do business on these premises?
Meeting.
Meeting. Yes? Meeting? Yes?
Yes.
Common?
Yes.
Meeting.
Night.
Okay. Please
Cleric.
follow me to the 3rd floor. His eyes go all wide, and he just starts shuffling along.
I'll
He's-
follow.
He's going to lead you up a set of stairs, and then up another set of stairs, and you will enter the 3rd floor. He's going to lead you along a couple of hallways to a room that faces the outdoors. It is a private booth with a red table of deep stone and some plush fabric seating surrounding it. There is a window that leads to the outside, and you can actually catch a little bit of wind. It's warm. Outside of the room, just outside of the door, is dice hanging on a string, and he sets it to the number 11, puts it on there, and he guides you into the room like this. Says, "We have been expecting you. August says you are looking for some guides. They will be along. I will leave you now. If you need anything to eat or drink, flip the hourglass in the table."
I'm gonna walk over and flip the hourglass on the table.
As he's walking away, he just kind of turns all the way around. And then, "What is it that
Thirsty.
I can bring you?"
Drink.
Beer or wine would be great.
2 drink, 3 drink,
5.
5 drink, 5, 5, 5. He just keeps chanting that as he walks away. You're going to wait there for a moment, and he is going to return, but he's not alone. With him is an illithid. If you all don't know what an illithid is, it is a person with a squid face.
Fucking crazy looking squid faces.
Yeah, he's wearing a black cowled hood over top and some blue robes beneath everything. He's got a book with him, and he nods to you all.
I'll knock back.
Not back.
And he, you hear a voice inside of your head. He speaks telepathically, so it's not that you're hearing words, but you're understanding ideas that he's communicating with you. He informs you that he is the banker, and he is here to officiate any contracts that are done in Planet Krieg. So he will sit with you. He is also your conduit to August and August's bank account. So you will interview a person or some peoples, and then once you've decided the ones you want, he will write a contract for both of you. One for the person to make sure that they get paid, and one for you guys to make sure that this person doesn't rob you and leave you for dead. So he will join you.
Excellent.
He pulls up at the table and just sits there quietly. Outside are some people now sitting on the benches. They're queued up, and the guy that brings you all the refreshments just starts filling the table with bottles of wine. And he's going to tell you, "It's a vampire tradition. This place was started by some vampires. You have to invite the clients into the room, and you are allowed to kick them out if you do not want their service."
I grab a wine and I walk over to the door and look at the prospective clients.
Okay, so far, there's a Goliath dude sitting on a bench, and there is a tiefling woman sitting on the other bench.
I'll just point at the tiefling woman and be like, and then walk in the room.
She doesn't budge. "I'm sorry, sir. It has to be a verbal invitation. Vampire tradition insists that you invite someone into their home, or they cannot pass the threshold."
I go back, I point at the tiefling and say, "Invite you into the home."
Nailed it. She gets up and walks over and sits at the table.
I sit down and drink.
Okay.
Same.
I'm gonna
She's
grab a
good.
bottle of wine.
You guys are ruthless. She's gonna cross her arms and just stare at
Should
you
have played
all.
it Kenku. It's hard.
You picked it.
I know, right? It's challenging. It's fun, but hard.
Giggity.
Giggity.
She's just gonna sit there and stare at you.
I'm gonna mimic her.
I'm gonna go lay down,
Just on the bench.
floor, wherever.
Okay. Well, it's an enclosed room. If you've ever been to like a sushi restaurant that has a table inside of like one of those sliding glass rooms where like the benches are the outside of the room and the table's in the middle, it's kind of like that. So you can just lay down sideways.
Yeah, that works. I'm gonna take a nap.
You do that.
What are your skills?
Depends on what you're looking for. I heard you're looking for a transporter.
Possibly.
A guide or a transporter? Do you need something brought to a place or do you need to go to that place?
Go.
Okay.
But also
What?
comes back.
Oh. Okay, well that's double. Clearly, for obvious reasons.
You may leave.
She gets up and leaves. She's gonna walk out and sit back in the hallway.
I'm gonna get up and point to the Goliath. Invitation. Come on in.
About fucking time. Comes inside and he sits down and he reaches over and grabs one of the bottles of wine and just starts chugging it. He is a huge Goliath man. He is visibly missing 3 of his fingers, 8 of his toes, and 1 of his ears. And he's just sitting there pounding that bottle of wine.
Skills.
I'm pretty good at killing things. I'm a monster hunter. I'm a pretty decent fighter. I'm an even better drinker. I can get you anywhere.
How's your knowledge of the lands?
Well, I've got a waystone, so if you pick a place, I go to that place. But if there's any monsters between me and that place, I'm gonna stop and try to fight them.
I look
Looking
at
for a
Aku.
guide.
I look at Aku and say, doubles?
If you're looking for a guide, I can get you there, but we're gonna have to stop and fight, naturally. And I take trophies, so don't get in the way. And I'm pretty addicted to potions. He opens up his robes, and he's got a bandolier on, and it's instead of being like full of bullets, it's full of little tubes, and they're all different colors.
These colors.
Yeah, see, I don't know which one does what anymore because I stole them off this dead alchemist I found on level 3. So I just put it on, and every once in a while, when I'm feeling a little brave, I grab one of the tubes and charge at it. Well, I had this one that made me jump, and it didn't wear off for 3 fucking days. Couldn't get in my own house, hitting the fucking ceiling.
Talk about tasting bows.
That sounds fun.
Was
My
fun.
eyes are just gonna light up.
Oh, I also don't sleep. It's just
Why?
a thing. No, it's one of the potions. I drank it and I never slept. I haven't slept.
How long?
Well, took me, I walked here, say about 21 days. That was 21 days, 1 finger, 2 toes, and a tooth ago.
What's your rates?
Well, where are you going?
I'm gonna roll history because I forgot.
Okay, you can do that. Starts with an S.
I'm gonna look over at Vith with a confused face as if I don't know where I'm going. I stopped
I thought he
using my
just got up
notebook a
and
while
left. He's like muted, so I thought he just left.
I mean, I can.
Vith just disappears into Dis forever. That was it.
I can't
party
remember.
with you
I can't
anymore.
remember who would have said the name of the city, so I don't know what accent to put to it. But I totally know what it is. I have to think. It's gonna be tough.
Didn't-
I forget. I didn't write it down, I guess. I don't think that notepad got saved either. Goddamn chair.
That's why you gotta get one of these, man.
I don't know what happened to the notebook.
Fuck, man.
I can't take you to fuck, man, but I can take you to pretty much everywhere between. Well, okay. I assume you're going down, right?
We are going to Stygia.
Stygia. Stygia. Level 5. Okay. You're going down. Are you staying in Stygia?
Not planning to.
So you gotta go, and then you gotta come back.
Mm.
Alright. He's gonna look over at the banker, and he's gonna he's squinting his eyes like he's thinking really hard. And the banker looks offended at it for a second, but then opens his book and starts writing down numbers for him. Sorry guys, can't do math myself.
Is it gonna be one charge for both ways, or charge double?
Round
Each.
trip. I'm not a halfway job kind of guy. I'll take you or whatever's left of you all the way from one place to the other place, then back from that place to this place for. He lifts up the Illithid lifts up the notepad as if on cue. It says 65,000 gold pieces.
Go ahead and take a seat outside. Grab your one ready.
You got it, boss. As he stands up, he takes the bottle with him, and the bench falls over backwards.
I look at Aku and out of my backpack pull out a swirling black and blue potion. And just kind of hold it up.
Interesting.
The Goliath sits down next to a new person who has just sat down beside him. There's a new third person. So now there are 2 tieflings and a Goliath.
What time of the day is it?
There's no
Can we
day.
tell? Yeah, we
There's no
can't.
time. There's no times here.
It's fucking
Okay.
hell, man.
Well, is it daylight or nighttime right now?
It's perpetual dusk.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna finish my one wine bottle, and throw it down and grab another, and then walk up to the doorway.
Okay, give me a con save on polishing off that bottle of wine.
Con save. Oh God.
Oh man, have you drank in hell before? Because this shit. Yeah, you love this alcohol. This is the best alcohol you've ever had. But also, when you went to stand up, you were like, "Why are there so many Illithid in here?"
Bummer.
So you're standing in the doorframe. You see 1 Goliath and 2 tieflings, 1 tiefling man and 1 tiefling female.
I'm gonna look to the male. Comes ins.
He nods to you very formally. He appears to be wearing some kind of military outfit. And he approaches the table, bows, and remains standing at the head of the room.
Sits, please.
He bows again and takes a seat.
I'm gonna go sit down.
Okay, you do that. Jor, are you still sleeping?
Yeah, I'd like to long rest.
Sure. You begin a long rest. If you get cut off, I'll take it as a short rest. My name is Grimstone. I represent a mercenary band for the 7th Ring of Maladomini.
Skills.
I was hoping to get some of yours. See, I lead a mercenary convoy from Avernus down to Maladomini. And we have a bit of a casualty problem. We were looking for caravan guards. I hear you're going as far as Stygia. I would pay you to join my caravan, protect it, and work for me between here and Stygia. However, you'll have to secure your own ride back.
No thanks.
I get up and walk to the door.
Okay, you do that.
Did he open it?
I wouldn't have
It's
opened
just
it yet.
been open the whole time.
Oh, okay.
You guys never closed it.
I didn't know if you were like showing him the door.
That's
No,
why he
no, I'm
quoted
just-
Stygia,
I'm just
because
standing
he
by
was-
the door so far.
That's why he quoted Stygia to you, because he can hear you from one room over.
Gotcha. Sense.
We're not
Um,
looking to get paid.
I
We're looking
point
for a
at
round
the-
trip.
Sorry, I'll let you guys go first.
Okay, he bows and then stands to leave. He's waiting to be dismissed.
You may leave.
He bows and then walks back to the benches.
I point at the tiefling female. How much?
She's just gonna walk past into the room and sit down.
Go back and sit down. And repeat it.
She's gonna lean back, say, I charge twice as much as the barbarian, but I'll get you there 3 times as fast. I'm quiet, I'm tactical, and I own a steel predator that I've retrofitted to be able to teleport between planes. I can teleport between one plane and the other every day, once every 30 hours or so. I don't cause a fuss, I don't talk a lot, but I'm expensive. I'll get your back in a fight, but if you pick a fight you can't win, I'm gonna bail.
I get up and go walk over to Aku. With my back towards her, looking at Aku, I'm gonna lean in right next to his ear. Then I notice some rations left on his shoulder, and I just start pecking at them.
I'm gonna swat his beak.
And then I'll say, barbarian. And go back. Quietly, though.
Gonna look at Vith. Not our monies.
I was thinking both.
The Illithid puts up his hand. I would like to bring to all of your attention that August Morrow's account is to a credit of 100,000 gold pieces. Anything above that cost will be out of your pocket, not mine.
I look back at the lizard bros and just shake the vial with the black and blue liquid in it.
Sorry, tieflings. We'll go with the Goliath.
Good luck getting some sleep. She stands up and walks out.
I'm gonna go to the door frame, motion the Goliath back in.
Once he's in, I'll
Good
close the
choice,
door.
mate. Good choice. He hustles back into the room, sits back, goes to reach for another bottle. The droning guy
Gonna swat
comes
his
back.
hand.
Roll for that because he's quick.
What do you want?
You're gonna have to do a dex save because he's doing sleight of hand. He's quicker than you.
What? How?
Oh,
I rolled a 19.
I'm sorry. You rolled a 19. I thought I rolled a 19. You grabbed the bottle before he got to it. He doesn't have enough fingers to grab it.
So right after he walks in, I close the door
Okay.
and then go sit down.
There's a knock at the door.
I just sat down. I'm not getting back up.
I'm
There's
just gonna
another-
let him sit there.
I'm gonna get up. It's annoying me.
Lean back and put my feet up on the table.
Open the door.
It's the mead guy. He's got a whole bunch of wine.
I'm
The
just gonna
elephant
like.
told me you were out.
Perfect. Thanks. I'm just gonna walk in and like close the door with my arm.
Courtesy
he's
of
walking-
a friend of yours. He leaves.
As Vith is walking back to his chair, I'm gonna grab a bottle out of his arm.
Okay.
I'm gonna lean down so you can do it easier, or whatever, if you needed it.
I'm gonna look over towards sheathing sword.
So,
Doing-
you guys looking to commit to a contract? Gonna go for a monster hunt?
You said 65,000.
65. I know some good smiths in town, too.
I pull out the book.
No offense,
that-
but you guys are looking a little like you're not from around here. Sorry. Surface?
Surface.
Oh, I'm sorry. My he goes to introduce himself. Wait a second, I forgot his name. My name's Mariner. Nice to meet you, Surface.
I'll shake his hand and go,
Nice to meet you too.
and then I'll pull out the Rise and Fall, the Bloodless, and find an empty page, either like the table of contents or before that or even after that.
Just some blank
rip-
ones, yeah.
Okay, I'll rip out a page and then I'll write down on the page, tell him 75,000 and he can have the potion at the end. And then I take the potion, wrap the potion in the note, and hand it to Aku.
I'll read it.
Okay. Well, can I ask what it? You know what? I won't spoil it. I'm hardy enough to eat anything that's in that vial. I'm in. 75? 75? 75? 75?
I'm gonna look at sheathing sword and say, "You don't know how to bargain, do you? His rate's 65. Why would we go up?"
Bargains.
75?
And then I flick the vial. See here. Ting.
75 in the blue stuff. Going once.
65 plus the vial. We keep trophies.
Oh, deal breaker. I keep trophies.
Half trophies.
No. I take first pick of all the trophies. You can have whatever's left. I usually take heads.
I lean across the table and say, deal.
That works.
Deals.
Okay, everyone that's got hands up is going to reach over and do the... Yep. He looks over at the Illithid. The Illithid looks over at all of you.
Thumbs
Stay
up.
with my mind right up the contract.
You're cutting out a little bit.
I said I'll look over at the Cthulhu guy and say, and with my mind, write up the contracts.
He asks you to present your palm. Everybody.
I present my palm.
And Jor's asleep.
I'll grab his arm and kind of hold it out so his palm's kind of hanging out.
Okay. He pulls out a quill and pulls out a quill with the other hand. So he's holding two. He pulls out two pieces of paper and lays one down on his left and another one down on his right. And he's going to reach over and prick the barbarian's hand with the quill of the pen and then begin writing that contract. And while he's doing that contract, he reaches over and starts pricking their hands. Is anybody going to resist?
No.
Okay. As soon as the pen is wet with your blood. Oh, by the way, Jor, it's so sharp that you don't really feel it, so you just remain asleep. As soon as the pen is wet with your blood, it remains like an infinite ink pen, and he's writing both contracts at the same time, one with his left and another with his right. And it appears to be that the Goliath is now contracted to protect and guide you down to the 5th layer of Stygia for business, and is contracted to return you to his best ability in a single piece to planet Krieg in the city of Dis. And now he pauses and says, unless he's taking you home.
Sounds good.
Home or here?
Is that still in the head or is that verbal?
In the head.
Then
He doesn't speak. Home. You didn't say home. Home's a little bit different. See, Dis to Avernus. Avernus is where the war was on. You know? I mean, plus there's the Gatekeeper and the Trap Canyon. And then there's the desert. And then I gotta find a portal out. Unless you guys have a portal out.
We knows of an entrance and exits.
Okay. Do you know the password to get us past the Gatekeeper?
No.
Well, gonna add him to the wall. What about the Trap Canyon? You must have gone through on the way here.
We
He
climbed
knows the
over.
way.
You climbed over.
Yes. And I'm gonna kind
The
of flex.
The
Acrobatics.
The concept of not going in a straight line to him baffles him, and he has no idea what you're talking about. Well, I'll do that for 70.
65.
No. I gotta fight that Guardian. 70.
I'm gonna
Won't
look
have
around.
to.
I mean, I think he just push over one of his shields and fucking flatten me. And I'm pretty fucking big.
65 plus first 2 picks of trophies.
Plus, I don't know if you guys are paying attention here, but was it August fronting this venture?
Mm.
You guys don't really know how to milk a cat, do you?
Gonna look at him with my head turned sideways.
What say I charge you 100,000?
And you give us 30,000.
I'll give you 30.
cat.
Then we can all go to the smith. Pretty happy, eh? But since I'm doing you guys such a favor, 75. And I give you 25.
I look at Aku and nod.
Deals.
Alright. Cool. The Illithid looks at you all. Crosses it out. Writes 100,000. And the Illithid is going to ask you before or after the contract is complete for payment.
Afters. Half up front, half when we get back.
All right. I'll split my first front half with you, so you get your 25. And then I get another 50 when I get you back home.
Sounds excellent.
All right. That's good for me. The Illithid is going to write out the rest of the contracts in your blood. And then he's going to put it face down on the table and slide it out to the middle. And he's going to ask you to put your handprint on it.
Don't put. No.
Okay. Once everybody has put their handprint on it, including whoever is helping Jor put his hand on it, which I
I'll bring
assume
the paper to him and
Yeah. Okay. You do that. And now that it is stamped, he nods at all of you, rolls up the parchment. We at Planet Krieg will require you to stay here for one night while we validate the contract. You may all depart in the morning. If you wish to default on this contract, you are subject to the consequences of Planet Krieg, and therefore your safety, guided by this document, will be forfeit alongside of your lives. He bows. Krieg will take you to the 4th floor, where a room has been set aside for those who are doing business with Planet Krieg. You will have all the food and drink you may wish, and are free to go in 24 hours to align with the customs of your birthplace.
I'm gonna look over to my brother. I think we got like 12 hours to get wasted.
I'll flip my tongue out.
wasted.
Did the Goliath hear me?
Yeah, he's smiling. He's already
What's his name, by the way? Did you give us one?
Mariner.
Mariner.
The Mariner.
Well, shall we get to know each other's?
Yes.
I slide a bottle across the table towards him.
Yes, he was about to reach for one, so now he's really happy.
I'll chug one. The
Two.
entire thing.
Give me a con save.
Yeah, how am I doing?
Yeah, you're loopy.
Okay. I'm just gonna sip on this next one.
Good call. Con save. Oh yeah, you're doing all right. Oh, I should have put up the picture of the Goliath. There you go. Boop. There you go. Your friend the Goliath. Okay.
Oh.
So another guy comes up. He's wearing a collar and purple robes, but it's a different guy. My name is Krieg, and I'm here to bring you to the 4th floor. Accommodations have been set aside in your name during the fulfillment and execution of your contract. Please follow me.
I follow.
I'm gonna follow him. I'm
Cool.
gonna try to like mimic him as he walks.
Okay. He's not looking at anything. His eyes appear to be rolling around independently of each other, including up and backwards into his head. Sometimes his limbs don't make sense where they're going, and he's turning his head in the opposite direction of where he's actually walking, like he's being poorly puppeteered. He's going to lead you down a hall, up another flight of steps, and into a really plush-looking corridor. It's got a whole bunch of carpets leading down the center row, and he's going to walk you nearly to the end, and then you are the last door on the left-hand side. There's a door directly across from you. And he's going to open that door up into a wide, lush-looking apartment. It's got 4 doors in this room, 2 on the left-hand side, 2 on the right-hand side. The far wall is actually floor-to-ceiling windows with a door in it as well. It's 5th door, sorry I lied, which is a balcony leading to the outside. there are an assortment of tables, chairs, couches, and a fireplace on the closest wall to you.
Once we get there, I'm going to grab Vith by the shoulder, or by like the sleeve of whatever kind of tunic he's wearing or whatever, and then point back down the hall and say, I'm a knight.
Not wearing the tunics. What are you doing?
I'm a
Jor,
knight.
roll Constitution.
I'm gonna turn around.
Okay, you don't feel it when you get picked up. You guys will notice that as you're looking down the hallway, there 2 Kriegs are following along, each carrying an edge of Jor, as they're just kind of.
Do they look like they're gonna get him there fine?
Yeah, they haven't dropped him yet. They're shaking him kind of, but he seems unbothered entirely.
Perfect. I'm just gonna keep going. He's
Okay.
fine.
I go back in the
I'm
room,
like
like,
kind of
They-
sit down and start
crack
drinking.
you on the head.
They bring him into the apartment and lay him down very gently on a couch. The 3 Kriegs then stop by the door, and they're all flopping around. And all at the same time say, if anything else you should require, please turn the hourglass on the table upside down. I can
I
bring
immediately
you food,
turn the hourglass
and-
upside down.
comfort. What is it that you desire?
I pull out another page, and in big, bright letters, I write black paint.
So be it.
And 2 cigars.
It's two what?
Cigars.
Okay. Black paint. Black paint. Black paint. One of them goes over to this area in the corner that looks kind of like a kitchen, and there's like one countertop and a chest there. He opens the chest and pulls out a bowl, and then brings the bowl over to the countertop, and then goes back over to the chest and picks up a knife. And then one of the Kriegs grabs the other Krieg by the back of the head, puts him over the bowl, and slits his throat, and just starts shaking him over top of the bowl, and the bowl is filling up with ink.
I'm gonna clap. This is what I've been waiting for. Tattoo me up.
He's then gonna just drop the the dead man on the ground, and then bring over a bowl of black-looking liquid. Just place it in front of you.
Can I just
I-
get one of those quills?
I'll hand him a quill, and then I'll take the bowl, and I'll go sit down in front of the couch where Jor is sleeping, and I'll start painting on him what looks to be like feathers and stuff. And since I'm like super proficient and stuff with forgery and whatnot, basically I'm making him look like a Kenku.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
You're painting him in Kenku.
Yeah.
As a Kenku.
Yeah.
Okay. You can do that. Another Krieg shows up, dressed the same as the others. This one's got darker skin with a collar, purple robes. And he walks in with a box and lays it down on the counter and opens it. And inside of it is a small oil pot, which he lights, and then a bunch of rolled cigars inside of it.
I'll take 2, one for myself and one for Vith, and hand it to him.
I will
Okay.
grab that.
The Krieg lifts up the oil pot and attempts to light it for you.
I'll let
Um,
him.
Assist him.
He lights it both and places it down on the counter and just keeps bowing himself out of the room. The 2 remaining living Kriegs. Are there any other comforts that you desire? The House of Krieg offers all to all.
Bowl of waters, please.
I flip over the hourglass again.
Okay. He's going to approach you.
I write down on the piece of paper again, needles.
Someone will arrive with a bowl of water in one hand and a set of fine needles sitting
take the bowl of
inside
water.
of it. Okay, you do that. They're stuck in a little cushion. A bunch of needles.
I'm gonna take the flame from the cigars and and like put that over next to me and sheathing sword.
Okay,
And I'm gonna start heating up one of the needles.
you do that.
I'm getting the ink ready.
Okay.
We know where this is going.
Oh yeah, I'm enjoying it.
I just want some tattoos.
Tattoos.
On-
I write down on the paper, what do you want, in like the most awesome, like, flowing handwriting he's ever seen. And then I
I'll go
draw
ahead
a
and tell the
picture.
Krieg to leave.
And then I draw a picture of like undead, like zombie kind of style, bottom half human, but then the top half is like a shark with big red eyes shooting laser beams at a pumpkin inside of a little pumpkin field. And I just like draw all that out, and then I kind of show it to him.
In the background, the Kriegs are on their hands and knees washing black blood off the floor as another Krieg drags the dead Krieg by his ankles just out of the room. And then just,
Do we have a picture for that?
no, I'm sorry, I don't have a picture for that.
Too bad.
Damn.
Just looking at Vith all quizzically, like,
I
holding
have
a
an
piece of paper.
image.
oh, okay.
I don't know how to not be like meta as fuck, but it's what I was always thinking. I mean, I can just describe it to you.
Sure. Yeah, yeah.
you could
Just
you could also send it to me and I can put it up on the thing.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
you can do
it's from a movie.
copyright.
yeah.
You could describe it. You could describe the
Yeah,
movie
yeah. I
it's
mean,
from.
it's just what it would be. Is just. I just want just tattoos of showing my trivial trials and all the people I've conquered, and just me flexing a lot. And some tribal stuff of my tribe that exiled me. Fuck them.
You can do that.
I flick his arm. I flick his like lower arm, chest, and kind of look at him confused.
Am I allowed to say what the copyright is?
Yeah, you can. You would be great at giving credit. We just can't show it.
Yeah.
Moana?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
Oh,
man,
yeah.
It's like tribal tattoos everywhere, and then essentially
Okay.
I was
like.
wondering where that was
like-
going.
See,
Like-
I had
like,
no
yeah.
idea. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah.
Alright,
Essentially,
I gotta look
like all the stuff that we fought.
As soon as you said tribal, I was like, oh, yep, that's it.
Because it would have our tribe on it, and then also like people that we fought.
Okay, I got you.
Fucking
So-
hell. Can I have one too? I don't know. You look like an official guy, and hey, I just met you, but I trust you. You know, you got that look in your beak.
This is crazy. So tattoos me, maybe.
I just kind of take Vith and like set him down and start going to town and just kind of look over and nod, thumbs up, and then right back to it. Start
I'm
doing
gonna
the
grab a
tattoo.
different needle and start getting that one hot for him, and like nod to him.
And just go
Okay.
to town, giving him a tattoo.
I'm gonna
I
go
should-
ahead and
I
bring
should
out
say-
Cassandra and let her drink the water.
The one
Okay.
with Jor is not a tattoo. That was just be painting. This is a tattoo. Can you imagine if I tattooed Jor while he was asleep? Oh Jesus, that'd
I'd
be
have to
terrifying.
roll to see if he
A big
wakes up.
penis.
Just
You know,
right on
already
the
covered
side
in
of the
scars.
face, going directly into
Yeah.
his mouth.
Just make it look like it's actually a penis right there in his face.
with your beautiful forgery. It's an
Yeah, right.
immaculate looking dick.
3D and all.
Yeah. Wow, it's like it's looking right at me.
It's what's mine.
Oh man.
Aku's just standing there posing because I need something to go off of. It's just Aku's wiener on his face. That's great.
Oh man. Okay, so you're tattooing. Vith's getting tattooed. Aku's feeding Cassandra. Our other friend, Sir Joradam, is asleep. One of the Kriegs is just standing by the door, just like this, waiting
Is
to
that
be
the one that's
engaged. No.
Okay.
I'm gonna notice him and tell him he can leave.
Nothing else.
Nose.
Is there food in the room? There is,
No.
right? There's not?
Nope.
Bring us some fresh meats.
How fresh?
I'm gonna like
Not
over at
Krieg
my brother.
fresh.
I just kind of look
Oh.
at that spot where the Krieg had just previously died and kind of look back with that like 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah, he's got a knife in his hand. Fresh?
Nothing is in this room.
Oh,
Yes.
no Krieg.
Nose.
Okay.
Something's tasty.
More alcohol, perhaps?
Foods to soaks it up.
Food. 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 He's gonna wander away. He does close the door behind him, though. As he closes the door, the fireplace lights itself. It's got a nice ambience. The room is torchlit, also firelit. It's still perpetually dusk outside, though. There's some cloud-ish cover over the reddish sky. This is somewhat prettier than Avernus was. It's still got it's actually got kind of a weather pattern, except there's no sun. It's just like a red sky that has some clouds in it. Outside smells vaguely not like death. Planet Krieg smells kind of like isolated. You almost can smell the linen of the furniture, but not quite. So we're just gonna have that be the thing. Krieg will show up with some food. We'll go for our break now, and then we'll come back in 5 minutes to you guys doing tattoo stuff.
Sounds good.
That works.
Oh man.
See
Okay.
everybody in 5.
Welcome back.
Classy. Classy.
With the
Was
cup and all.
classy. Was it inside of a cup of which that I cannot trademark on your show? Hey, we're gonna pick right back up with you getting some. What was the name of that movie that we're not allowed to talk about for
Moana?
licensing reasons? Moana. You're getting the tattoos from Moana, done in lizard folk style, all across you by the deft hand of a Kenku.
Try to say, where else in the world can you ever say that?
Yeah, you're in hell getting a tattoo from a bird person. From the black blood of a possessed human slave
Drinking some wine.
drinking some wine.
Smoking on a
and-
stogie.
Yeah. Aku's
Tattoo.
smoking. And Jor is sleeping. So that's going to happen for a while. How long do you want to do this tattooing process?
We want to make it
I
look
want-
real fucking good. So like,
I want full sleeves and chest at least and back.
So you want to be being tattooed the entire 24 hours?
No, it's like
let's go like 16 hours and then 8 hours
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay. Are you all smoking and drinking this entire time?
Not the entire time. I'm gonna like slow down the last 4 hours.
Aku is.
Since starting the tattooing process, I'm going completely sober. Don't want to fuck
I like
up.
it.
You know, tattoos are only permanent. So
Okay. I'll say that progresses for 16 hours, and you are doing a very good job. But you're also deftly handed and have a huge supply of ink and a guy that is literally a barbarian. So he bleeds very little and he has a great constitution. So as you're doing that, he's healing rather quickly. So you're actually able to progress from wrist all the way up to his shoulder. So you've got one arm done in the 16 hours. And now at the end of the 16 hours, I'm assuming you want to try and rest.
Yeah.
However, Jor, the opposite has happened to you. You've been resting this entire time. You are now awake, having long rested. So we'll go to the guys. Where do you want to sleep?
I'm gonna find a
Oh.
very small, cozy hole, maybe like a cabinet drawer or something, or like maybe underneath the sink. And
Yeah,
just
yeah.
kinda-
There's that table over next to the kitchen area there. Just
As long
tuck
as
in
it's
underneath there.
yeah, as long as it's like a small little
It's dark.
Is there like
small
a waste
space I can
basket?
squeeze into.
No, the Kriegs just
Look,
eat
it's
it.
it's my personality trait. I like to squeeze into small places where nobody else can get to me.
What about the brothers? Fuck.
I'm just gonna fall asleep in a chair with Cassandra, kind of like on my chest, I guess.
Yeah, I just probably fell asleep getting tattooed.
Okay, so you all remain in the room. Jor, you wake up to everyone being asleep.
Is there any Krieg in the room?
No Kriegs. But there's an hourglass on the table.
What's our Goliath friend doing?
He's asleep too.
But he doesn't sleep.
He lied.
Okay.
No one,
Oh.
no one rolled an insight on anything that anybody said, and just assumed that everybody was who they were at face value. I could have thrown a succubus at you guys, and you would have all been screwed. Just putting that out there. Yeah, the Goliath's asleep.
I'm gonna notice there's weird drawings all over my body and go look for the bird person.
You see the bird person laying underneath the kitchen cabinet in the dark. He's got ink on his hands.
Do I see the pot of ink?
Yeah, that's still back in the living room.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get that.
Okay. You get the ink. You got a bowl of ink. It's only half empty.
Or is it half full?
This is a pessimistic place.
I'm just gonna start drawing the sigil of the traveler all over sheath and sword.
Okay. do sleight of hand for me so I can see how good of an artist you are. Okay. In a truly Crayola fashion, you are just smudging kind of the traveler symbol over and over again over top of his already black feathers. So it's black on black. You are kind of gumming them together, his feathers, and if you have any empathy for him, you would imagine that he's going to be kind of uncomfortable when he wakes up and his feathers are all glued together by this paint. But you just kind of keep putting them on there. Do you want to just keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. Till you're out of ink?
No.
I'm gonna give Sheathing Sword the opportunity to be alerted by this. You have half an eye open and you see Jor just sitting above you with his thumb out, Rafiki style with Simba. Traveler.
I just kind of look at him straight in the face. I'm a knight. And then turn her over and go back to sleep.
I'm gonna start painting his beak.
Okay. You hear a strange sound.
I'm gonna go look for the strange sound.
It came from outside the window. It's
I'm gonna
raining.
open the window. Rain.
Yeah. But it smells like water. It looks a lot like water. It's heavier now. It's flooding the patio and it's coming in through the door.
That's weird. I'm gonna watch the water come in.
Okay. You hear a creak sound from behind you.
I will turn around.
Okay, where there was a wall that had two doors in it is now the side of a ship. Turning around, you notice that all of the walls are the hulls of ships. And now that you've broken your line of sight with the patio, it's also another wall. Except that wall has a hole in it, and there's water pouring in. You look all around you, and you are inside of a ship, and it appears to be sinking. Your cohorts are around you, laying on the floor of a ship that is now sinking.
I'm gonna go try to wake up Vith.
Okay, Vith, something's trying to wake you up.
I'll wake up. Try
You
to.
You open your eyes, and you appear to be inside of the hull of a ship. It is very dimly lit. There's a single source of light above you from a chandelier that's kind of swinging above.
What's the fox? I'm gonna look for my brother.
There's a hole in the side of the ship, and water is pouring in.
How quickly is it filling up?
It's a hole about yay big, but the pressure is very high, so it's shooting to the other side, clear across. You find your brother behind you, laying on the floor.
I'm gonna shake him.
You do that.
Brothers, wake
After
up.
He's shaking you.
I'm comforted by the feeling of the water. I'm not waking up.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
backhand the shit out of him.
Roll unarmed strike.
The same as my bite. Cool.
You get slapped. I have no words for how hard you get slapped. I might even if you weren't so used to this behavior, you would wager that you would have just lost a tooth. But you grew up in this environment and are accustomed to the violence that your brother inflicts upon you.
I'll wake up.
You do that.
Brother, we're in the ships.
Um,
I'm gonna like
You're-
point to like the hole at the water's coming in, and then like one of the portholes.
you drank too much last night.
I'm gonna go try to wake up the Goliath.
Okay. You walk over and he's passed all the fucking way out. He's leaning backwards over a wooden crate.
I'm gonna try to push the crate out.
You do that. Just weird. Sorry, 1 second. I gotta mute. Sorry about that. You wake up the Goliath, and he looks around and goes, "Did we leave already?"
Rain turn into ship.
Is that like a poem?
Look around, asshole.
Yeah. Why did you guys not wake me up before we left?
Can't move.
Oh,
I'm gonna go look at the size of the hole and see if like I have a javelin and a couple other things. I'm gonna see if anything fits.
okay. You can do that. You just start sticking stuff in the hole.
Yeah.
Roll sleight of hand for me.
Baby.
Okay. You take one of your javelins, line it up with the hole, and just crank it right into the hole. It plugs up the leak.
Okay. Do I hear any other leaks?
No, but the room is swaying slightly left to right.
More so now?
You just noticed it now.
I'm gonna look out the nearest porthole, I guess, or any window.
There is a window. You see water. Water and water and water. Roll perception, please. A stingray-looking creature floats past the window.
So we're like underneath water.
You recognize it.
I recognize the stingray.
Mm-hmm. You once saw it floating above Vernita.
Oh. Okay.
I'm guessing the bird person's still asleep, so we'll go to Jor and the Goliath. What? Are you guys in some kind of trouble that I should know about?
Not that I knows about. We pretty much told you our adventures last night.
Yeah, you actually never told me why you're going to Stygia. And I'm thinking someone doesn't really want you to get there. Or is playing some kind of joke that I don't understand. You guys fucking with me? Is this the thing?
That's us.
I don't have your
Big
money.
giggle.
We go see the king.
Why do you speak in poems? I don't get you, man. He's gonna look through the porthole too. Fuck. Kind of want to fight that stingray. Does anybody else want to fight that stingray?
I'm gonna
Joust.
giggle again.
Are you still holding onto your javelin, Vith?
Yeah, I'm like making sure it's in there.
Give me a strength check. It's starting to wiggle.
Nah, bruh.
Now you got it. You're holding onto it, but something appears to have grabbed it from the other side and is wiggling it.
Can I like look to try to see that
Oh, the
angle?
porthole's on the opposite side of the hole.
There's no other. Okay.
Not unless you want to make one.
Fuck that. Something's got my javelins. I'm just gonna hold on to it tight.
Okay. What about you, Aku? What are you doing?
I'm fully awake now. I fell back to sleep for a few more minutes, but I'm fully awake now.
Okay. You guys got short rests, by the way. Before all this went down. Jor had been panting for a little while.
Are you going fishing, brothers?
I don't know. I just fucking woke up.
I'm gonna get up.
I'm gonna go wake up bird person.
Okay. Third person.
Forgot
You
about
wake
that.
up. Or you're being shook.
I'll get up.
Okay. You're all sticky.
Is there any water in the room?
Yeah, lots on the floor.
I start rolling around in the water.
Smells funny.
Yeah. I've smelled funny before. I'll just keep rolling around in the water, try and clean out the feathers.
Okay.
We're all weird without armor.
Stick out my tongue.
Same. Are there any stairs around?
No stairs. You're in an
Nice.
encapsulated room. Vith, give me another strength check. Oh, straight save. Sorry. Okay, you're holding on. Something's pulling on the javelin now. Like hard.
Which side did I stick in? The point side, or
the pointy bit.
I'm gonna like give up for a second and then shove it in and then pull back.
Okay. Give me an attack with that
Javelin.
roll.
While that's happening, can I do something?
Yes, but first, whatever it is that you just did that to has let go. You got something when you did that. However, we're going to see.
Did I see blood when I pulled back? Like,
No,
would have sucked in a little bit of water.
it did suck in a little bit of water, but nothing came in on the water that looked suspect.
Okay.
But it opened the hole a little bit, and some water's starting to leak in. Your javelin's not big enough to plug up the whole hole now, so water's running in a little bit along the side. Bird person. Sorry, sheathing sword. I should not get in the habit of calling you bird person.
Right? Then I'll have to restart every turn by saying fuck Tammy. Yeah, so I kind of walk over, look out the porthole. Do I see the stingray thing?
Perception.
Alright.
You totally see it.
Okay, then I'll look back at the Mariner and Jor, and I'll kind of point out the window and. Ah!
He's miming.
Do I notice sheathing sword do this?
Oh yeah, you can look right at him.
He thinks he wants to jack you off? Fishing then?
I'm just gonna point and then punch Aku.
It's either the ones or the others.
Everybody give me a reflex. I guess it's not reflex anymore. The boat is about to shake violently. If you want to stay on your feet, give me a dex save.
Reaction.
Or acrobatics if you can sell that to me.
Same thing for me.
Wow, 2 fails.
We're heavy.
Yeah, you fell so hard your spear fell out. Zach, sorry, you fell, Jor, you fell backwards into the Goliath. The Goliath panicked and he fell over. The only 2 people standing are Aku and Sheathing Sword, who were miming to each other and completely missed that anything else was happening, except now there's this loud hissing sound happening because the boat is filling up with water.
I'm gonna try to scramble up and grab my bedroll, and it's rolled up, and just shove it.
You can make a seal, but it's soaking through your bedroll.
Okay, that's fine. It's holding for now. We need something's better.
Do I remember where the door originally was in the room?
Roll history. Yes, you do.
I'm gonna go to that location and try to feel around for a knob.
That's what she said. Sorry. Couldn't help it. You start walking in that direction. Roll investigation. You notice that the wall doesn't feel like what it looks like, and you start running your hands up and down it searchingly. You were doing good at this and discovering pieces of furniture where they ought not to be. But at the same time, your hands are still wet. So and you smell water and feel it on your feet as the back of the boat is starting to fill up a little bit.
I'm gonna flip
Did
over
I-
the hourglass.
You don't see the hourglass.
Hmm.
Do you want to look for it?
Yeah, whatever it was. Yeah, I guess so.
Roll perception. I'm actually going to help you here a little bit because your friend was already searching for something. So, and you're a mimic person. So I'm going to say that you were searching exactly like he was searching.
Alright.
And you found a table as well, and therefore are searching the table. So I'll give you another round to search the table. Vith, what are you doing are you holding onto the bedroll still?
Yeah, I'm holding it because I'm guessing it's like pumping back at me, right?
No, your bedroll soaked all the way through and is now dripping water pretty heavily.
Okay, I just want to make sure there's not a big hole that blasts through, basically.
No, but it's dripping through a lot more than your coffee maker would.
How large is the hole?
When he pulled the spear out, it broke another piece of the boat off, so it's going to be about yay.
I'm gonna go try to use mending on it.
Interesting. You could try. It doesn't fix.
Did I find the doorknob yet?
You find a painting that wasn't there. You haven't found a doorknob yet. On the table, Jay, with the nat 20 in perception, found the hourglass and flipped it over. And I'm going to say that Vith found the doorknob right as a door swings open in the end of the room, and there is Krieg standing there.
Cool.
Can
Not
I
Biff.
help you?
I leave the room.
Same.
Okay, you gonna all just
Yeah.
charge past him?
Yeah.
Okay, you're in the hallway. The Goliath is still on the floor, back in the room.
I'm gonna go run and grab him. Is there anything else that we left? Looking
Your
around.
javelin and your bedroll.
Is my javelin broken?
Nope.
Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna grab my javelin and bedroll, put the javelin in the bedroll, roll it up, put it in the backpack, and grab him.
You do that. You're pretty big. He's pretty big. He weighs more than you do, which is impressive. And you drag him out into the hallway where Krieg is just kind of staring at you.
Helps me, dumb shits!
Oh. Okay. He just starts tugging on your back.
Ah, grab his legs!
Okay. He just grabs the legs.
Move backward!
He's pulling away from you into the room.
Oh god! Walk forwards with the legs. I'm gonna walk back.
Now he's doing it. Okay.
Okay, good.
You are all in the hallway with Krieg.
I'm gonna close the door.
Okay.
Before he closes the door, I'm gonna look back into the room, see if it's still what it was.
Oh yeah, water's charging in. It's
Okay.
filling up.
I'll
Close
let the
that
door
shit.
close.
Okay. You do that.
What the fucks was that? Talking to the Krieg.
I don't understand.
You didn't seize that?
If you are complaining about the housekeeping, I can get another Krieg for you to clean up the paint on the floor.
I'm gonna open the door real quick and see if it's still filling up with water.
No, it's your room and it's totally fine.
I'm gonna open the door. Never mind. Fuck off.
Who?
I'm just gonna like put my palm in his face and just like shove him away.
He bounces off the wall and then kind of comes back to normal. Is there anything else that Planet Greek could be of service to you for
I'm
tonight?
gonna looked at sheathing sword and around. Sure.
I scribble
Nose.
dancers on a piece of paper and hand it to Aku. Or Viv. Sorry.
I look at it. No. And then just put it in my pocket. Save for later.
I walk back in the room.
Okay. You walk back into the room. It's exactly the
Same.
way you left it.
Pre-wet, right? Like before
Yes,
wetness?
pre-wet.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
I'm
How
gonna
long were we
drag-
asleep for?
you got like an hour.
I'm gonna go back to
Uh,
sleep
stay
underneath
up.
the sink.
I can stay's watch. I'll wake up anybody if anything's fishy happens again.
I'm gonna snick. 'Cause I thought he was fishing earlier.
I'm just going back to sleep underneath the sink.
Okay, you can do that.
I'm gonna pull Goliath back in the room.
I'll help.
Okay, so he's getting up and looking around and asking, the fuck was in that alcohol? You guys are something else. I don't normally sleep. I'm not, not usually like that, So,
I insight check him.
yeah, sure.
Alright.
Yeah. You think this is a one-time thing?
Okay.
That's what happens when you drink with the best. I'm just gonna kind of like flex my new tattoo.
Oh, I want one. Bird person, wake up.
It's just right
Oh,
down
sorry.
on-
Can I have a tattoo?
I just look at him and go, Sink.
I think she's tired. There'll be plenty of times on our travels.
Closed like a sheathed sword. Man, you guys are all poets.
I'm gonna look around for the bowl of ink.
Yeah, the bowl of ink is left in the coffee. Or
Much is left.
it looks like someone was pouring it onto the floor.
What's an asshole? I'm gonna get the hourglass and flip it over.
Okay, you do that. One of the Kriegs shows up. Hello, may I help you?
I'd like a tattooing kit prepared to go, please.
You may not leave yet. Your contract has not been
No, to be prepared
officiated.
for when I go. 5 fresh
Oh.
needles, some oils to light, and some jars and vials for inks.
Jars, 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 jars. He's gonna wander away.
Perfect. I'm gonna slam the door.
Who's sleeping?
I am.
You are. Aku, you're still awake.
No, I'm just sitting in the chair now.
I'm
That I
awake.
fell asleep and kind of playing with Cassandra.
Okay. Wait, you fell
Uh.
asleep and you're playing with Cassandra?
I never fell asleep.
Oh,
Well, I
okay.
did originally, but I'm staying.
Gotcha.
How much
Uh,
have we bonded in the, I guess, 36 hours I've been with her?
You have to roll animal handling for that. Good job. You're bonding a lot considering you weren't her original owner. So you have. She's warmed up to you a lot. She'll crawl around you and take basic instruction from you.
Okay.
That's what I was looking for. Haha. Cool. So the creek comes back with 3 jars, a set of needles, and a cloth and a little oil lamp thing that's full, and a piece of flint and steel. He folds the cloth up. It just appears to be a piece of like gray linen cloth, and then lays these items all out on the counter. Do you need fresh ink?
Yes, please.
Excellent.
I'm gonna start loading up the stuff into my. Oh my god. As he does that, I'm gonna grab the bowl quickly, and hold his head up and just kind of roll my eyes.
Okay, he's totally limp. He drops the knife and he's dead. He's straight up dead.
Someone helps me.
I'm gonna take his robe.
You stand up and undress the dying man.
What's a fox?
The dying man has a set of purple robes and an iron collar.
I just want the robe.
I want the collars.
Okay. It's got a bolt in it that just unhooks.
Cool. I'm gonna grab that as I like hold his head up.
Okay. Can I get a perception roll? Okay. There's something written on the inside of the collar, but it's in a language you don't get. The bolt, when you slide it out, doesn't fall out. It just kind of slides out of place, so you can just take it off and put it back on again.
Okay, I'm gonna do that and then put it in my backpack. What should I call that?
Iron bangle
Alright.
or iron collar. It weighs 8 pounds. It's quite heavy.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are all doing that. You've got the Krieg. The Krieg is now kind of drained. You got a full bowl. What are you doing with that full bowl?
I'm gonna start to fill up the vials and whatever he left there.
Okay. Roll another perception check for me. Cool. Okay. Krieg gets up off the floor. He's going to start. He's naked, obviously, and he starts pawing at you.
At me?
Yeah.
What?
Take me home. Take me home.
Where's home?
Take me home. He's now moving his hands up to your face.
His throat's slit, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
How
he's still
pale
got
is he?
pretty pale. He's got blood all down the front of him.
I'm gonna look around to see if anybody else notices this.
No one else. Sheathing Sword is asleep. Jor and Aku are chilling in the living room. Guys, are you paying attention to the kitchen scene?
Brother?
Yeah, I'm looking.
Yeah, you guys both see a naked Krieg dude just kind of starting to paw at your brother.
I'm just gonna kind of
His
like
friend?
slowly creep away.
Yeah, he's following you. He's staying right with you.
I'm too busy playing with Cassandra. I don't notice.
Okay. Please give me something. Anything.
I'm gonna give him a high five.
I need your eyes. He's gonna try and reach and claw your face.
I'm gonna stop him with my arm at his throat.
He rolled a 1, so you totally grabbed him and completely stopped him.
Alright, cool. Then if he did that, then I'm gonna like stop him like this.
Yeah, he's doing the thing.
Cool. I'm gonna look over at Jor. Scares to helps?
I'm gonna use Sacred Flame on him.
Okay. As you turn to look at him, Jor, he's wearing a purple robe. Vith, as you turn back, he's wearing a robe. It's different. It's more like a cape.
Does he look like he has color in his face again?
No, he's totally washed out still. His eyes aren't even focused. They're like elsewhere. He's bug-eyed.
I'm gonna push him away and pull out my axe.
Okay. That Sacred Flame hit, by the way. He doesn't even try to dodge it. It just smoked him. But it impacts him, burns him, and then he kind of just rolls away with Vith's push. Vith, what else are you gonna do?
Well, what? I'm gonna kind of reaction on if he gets up, I'm gonna swing.
Hey, he gets up.
I'm gonna swing.
But you pushed him away, so he's far away from you.
Okay.
He's about 10 feet back. You pushed him into the kitchen.
And I'm gonna kind of like chase after him 8 feet. Wait for him
Okay.
to get up.
Yeah, he's gonna get up and he's gonna reach towards your face.
I'm gonna cut off his arm.
Okay, you do that. Take a swing.
Nope.
Oh, you missed him. He ducked you, and now he's gonna rush you.
Fuck.
Nice.
No.
He's clawing at your face, but he misses you because you're just too big. Ah! Ah! Okay. His cloak comes off of him, flies up and away to the top of the room. And his face is going to change.
Oh!
Krieg smiles at you. Great, big, toothy grin. And spikes come up out of his forehead. And blood starts running down his eyes. And hair runs up and out of the top of his head. And you are now looking at Vernita. You remember Vernita?
I'm gonna go turn over the hourglass.
Okay. You run into the living room. Turn over the hourglass. Vith, you're standing in front of Vernita.
I'm gonna pull out my shield, back up 10 feet.
She smiles at you and says, "Ah, you're so predictable." She goes and lifts both of her palms of her hands up, and you feel your legs start to sweep away and lift up off the ground. Give me a strength save. You are lifted up into a whirlwind, along with one of the couches.
How high is this room? Like tall?
Pretty tall.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's like 30 feet. So
Shit.
she brings you up all the way to the ceiling.
Okay.
Aku, you were awake this whole time, so you're aware of all of this. Jor just shot a firebolt into the kitchen, then ran and flipped over the hourglass.
Okay, what do I see?
You see your brother up in the air, almost near the chandelier, and in the kitchen is Vernita. Floating around in the edge of your peripheral vision looks like some kind of purple cloud, but it's moving pretty quick.
Gotcha.
You gonna
I'm
take a
just-
minute to take everything in?
Nope, I'm just gonna instantly pull out my afterfire longbow and fire an arrow.
Okay, firing it at what?
The Vernita.
Okay, fire away. You miss. Your shot went too close to the whirlwind and flew off course. There is a lot of noise and commotion happening right now. Sheathing Sword, do you wake up from that?
Yeah, I guess I would.
You wake up in the cupboard to a whole bunch of sound happening outside. It sounds like someone's in a windstorm in the kitchen.
All right. And do I see Vernita?
Yeah, she's right next to you.
Alright,
She's in the kitchen.
I assume that we're in combat.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, all hunter's marker at first level.
Okay. You are focusing on a concentration spell.
All right, and then try and punch her twice.
Okay. Fly at it.
So there's the first one.
Nice. You're on strike. That's pretty crazy.
Plus a 9?
I'm a monk.
Oh, shit.
Ah.
Just wait for the damage. It's nuts. Check it out. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like mine.
Monk life. That's the first hit. Second hit is
Monk life.
Damn, dude.
that.
That's cool, though.
That's about
Yeah.
where I top out. Just saying.
You definitely hit on both of those.
Okay.
Yeah,
she's gonna-
you just
she-
start punching the shit out of her.
She does take hunter's mark damage just from the first hit, not the second. Because only
Okay,
once
so
per
she
round,
takes
so,
18 damage then?
Yeah.
Okay. Minus 18. Good job. Okay, now I'll let everybody roll initiative.
All right.
Wow, some stellar rolls, guys.
Nailed it.
Okay.
That black amulet was from Vith, by the way, not me.
Okay. So sheathing sword. Aku, Vith, and Jor. Vernita will go first. Oops, Vernita. Okay. Let's see what happens there. Since you just went and punched her a whole bunch, she's going to draw her scimitar and take some swipes of her own at sheathing sword.
Cool.
I'm gonna guess that hits. I can't see right now. Can you-
20, yeah, that hits.
Okay, that's gonna do 2d6 plus 5 slashing damage. You take 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And she's going to slice you again.
Miss.
19. Misses?
Miss.
Cool. And one more time. And misses you again. Okay, so she caught you on the first one. Then it will go to your turn, sheathing sword.
Okay. Here's a con save. Pass the Constitution check, so Hunter's Mark is still active. I will unarmed strike the fuck out of her. First attack. Ew. That's a miss.
That's a miss.
Second attack.
That's a hit.
Okay. There's the damage. There's the Hunter's Mark. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to spend a key point to use Flurry of Blows and attack twice more.
Whoa.
Oh, giggity.
Damn. Yeah.
That's another 15, and then the second strike is a 22 hit. I assume so. 19
Oh, yeah.
Did. So there.
Damn. Kicking ass. Plus minus 12. Okay. Yeah, you just start beating the shit out of her with your hands. Do you want to do a movement as well?
I'm actually thinking I do, but let me just double check something. Okay. No, I don't.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Burning another key point for that last strike. I need her to do a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, her con. Oh, damn. Ha! She rolled like
Okay.
shit. You nailed it.
That fails. She is stunned until the end of my next turn.
She can do a daily and choose to ignore that.
Rip. Okay. That's it.
Then it will go to Aku. Aku, you're in the living room.
Alrighty, I'm gonna finally stand up from where I was sitting. Make sure Cassandra's in a safe spot.
She's chilling with the water. She seems pretty undisturbed by all this. This is actually pretty status quo for her life so far.
Okay. I'm gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
At level 1.
Okay.
And after fire does use second attack. Misses.
Dang, I thought you got rid of all your bad rolls at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Damn. All right. Right before Vith's check, something is going to come crashing down from the ceiling. and try and swipe at Aku. Is a 17 hit?
Yeah.
The flying stingray-looking thing sweeps down and slices you for 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And it floats back up and over and is going to wrap itself on Vernita. And then it'll be Vith's turn. Vith, you're in a swirly thing. You're not doing so hot.
I have to do the save at the end of my turn, right?
Action restrained to the whirlwind, including itself. Nope, you can do it at any point. You can do
Will
it right at
that
the beginning.
Will that end the turn, though? I guess is my other question.
It will count as an action, so you'll be
Okay.
able to still move.
Oh. Okay. The same thing, then. Yeah, I'll just do that, then.
Strength save.
Fuck.
Oh, damn. You're thrown into the chandelier, and you bump your head.
Can I grab onto it?
Not on a fail.
Okay, I figured.
Yeah, you're a little bit disorientated.
Did I take damage from that?
No, but
Yeah.
you feel like you have a status effect that your DM isn't telling you about.
Yeah.
We will go
I'm
to...
Fly
Oh.
into a rage.
Okay.
So that bump hurt.
That will actually counteract the status effect that you have.
I figured.
And we will go to Jor.
What's our Goliath friend doing there?
He's asleep.
I'm gonna try to wake him up.
Okay. Yeah, you wake up and shake him. And he's like, "Oh, mate."
I'm gonna point at Miranda.
He looks over at the whirlwind instead. Man, you guys don't sleep, eh? Just party, 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 constantly. And then he looks over and sees Renita. Oh, you got a girl here. It looks a little weird for my taste, but I mean, beggars can't be choosers. He starts to like gussy himself up a little bit, and he's gonna walk over. He's walking towards Renita, completely oblivious.
Maybe we should have gone with the tiefling.
I'm gonna use a level 3 guiding bolt on her.
Damn. Let it fly. Good roll.
That'll do.
Yeah, you smoked her. You get her for 24 points of damage.
Radiant, if it matters.
It does.
Oh, by the way, if it does matter, all my unarmed strikes count as magic
Okay.
for the purposes of going past magic checks and whatnot.
Yeah, certain creatures are immune to not. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, you see the radiant just burns a fucking hole right through her shoulder. She's not happy. She's definitely not happy. Do you want to do anything else? Do you got anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Vernita is going to take up and off. She's taking off. She can fly with this cape thingy. So she's gonna go up towards the top of the room.
She's-
Up.
Leaving melee range?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna punch her in the face.
Give it a whirl. You miss.
Alright.
She's quick.
Okay.
She flies up and away and towards the top of the room, up by where Vith is floating around in circles now, kind of sprawled out like an erratic kite. And she is going to laugh, smile, and blow a kiss towards the Goliath. Let's see how he does against Charm Spell. Oh yeah, he is smitten. He winks and starts flexing his muscles. He's posing in the middle of the room, much like Vith was earlier.
Stole my moves.
She appears to be talking to him, but you guys can't hear it over the gust of wind.
Can I hear it because I'm closer to her?
You're in the wind. There's no way you
Okay.
can hear it.
I'm like right below her. Can I hear it?
No, she flew up and away from you. She's above the living room. You're in the kitchen.
'Kay.
You got some space between you. I'd say about 40 feet, if you're counting. Yeah, that'll be her turn. She's cool with that. We're gonna go with Sheathing Sword in the kitchen.
What's the light situation like? Are we in
Medium
low-
bleak.
So is this like
It's
Well,
not low light. It's just
bright
regular
light,
light.
low light, or darkness? Okay, got it.
Actually, if I'm role playing this correctly, the whirlwind is gonna fuck with the candles and the chandelier. It's gonna be low light.
Low light, huh? I can fucks with that. Not till next level. I can't. Never mind. I'm gonna prepare unarmed strike for when she comes down, and I'll just move towards her. My full movement. I have 40 feet movement for what it's worth.
Okay, you
And,
move below her, which only costs you 10.
Okay, and then
Ish.
yeah, I'll just kind of prepare to strike when she gets within range. And that's my turn.
Okay. We'll go to Aku.
Here's Constitution to see if I broke. Yep, I broke the concentration.
Who's concentration?
His hunter's mark.
His hunter's
Yeah.
mark.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
Because it took
Gotcha.
damage,
My
you gotta do a
mind.
Constitution save.
That's cool. It's Monday for me too.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and cast it again.
Okay.
For bonus action.
Yep.
One of those. God damn.
Yeah, this windstorm is really fucking with your bow and arrow prowess.
Fine. How about one of those?
Yeah. Okay, you take your
Better.
time with that one. Yeah, roll some damage.
There's that.
16 plus 9,
That's what's up.
25,
Plus that.
20, 31.
How close is she to Vith?
Pretty close.
5 feet close?
Yeah,
Unless she's up in the air, though.
Those.
she is. I don't know if that
Wow.
counts.
It would.
God damn.
Because then I'd be the closest, and she'd be at 30 feet away. Above me. Sorry, Nick.
That's fine. But even. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna argue that one.
Because she's straight up, right? Still counts as space.
Time it when I like revolve. Or...
He just waits for the shot, and his brother's close. I'll let go of the arrow now. How high can I jump as a Kenku? Your height? 5 feet. Made it, boys.
Sucks.
Right? Actually, it's your height and a half, so 7.5 feet.
Alright, if I get
Whoa.
down, I'll throw you.
Standing vertical jump.
Alright, yeah, that'll be my turn then.
Okay. The Goliath turns around. Aye, she's mine. Fuck her off! And he's gonna try and punch you in the face, Aku. I guess he gets a swing and a miss.
He meets it.
He meets it, he beats it.
Hmm.
He gives a pretty hefty unarmed strike. He's got grappler feet, so he's going to do some. He bops you for 13 points of damage.
Would he be considered a... No, he wouldn't be considered a giant, would he?
He is the largest medium-sized class.
Okay. Fuck.
Let's see what happens here. He's gonna try and pick you up.
I try to squirm out of it.
You can give me a saving throw against it.
Dex?
Sure. If you wanted to squirm. Yeah, he still beat you. He grabs you by the collar, and he grabs you by the belt, and he picks you up over his head.
Oh boy.
So that's where your turn is. Or that's where he is right now. Vith, you're up on the ceiling.
I'm gonna try to break out of this any way I can.
Rage.
Yeah, baby.
Nice. You're free. You fling
Where'd I
yourself free. You're good.
Where did I land?
Oh, just on the ground in the living room. You're
Okay.
standing in between Jor and your brother being lifted up off the ground.
How far away is my brother?
Oh, like right there with the Goliath.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna just go and try to like tackle the Goliath's legs out from under him.
All right. Give that a whirl.
What would that be?
Strength check.
If,
This dude is made of stone.
I have advantage though.
Yep.
Okay.
Dude's made of stone. You're,
Okay.
like, you're at the same time super mad, but also like kind of impressed. You're like, I want to do that. Yeah.
I'm just gonna like get up, I guess, and then kind of square up with my shield and axe.
Okay. You move into his vision with your axe and shield.
Yeah.
We go to Jor.
I'm gonna use a level 1 guiding bolt.
Okay. Not bad. You hit. 14 points of damage. Guiding bolt is what kind of damage?
Radiant.
Okay. What else?
And, that's it.
Okay. It is going to be Vernita's turn. She's going to move the cyclone. She's moving it towards you, sheathing sword.
Okay.
Can you give me a strength check?
Save or just check?
I'm sorry, saving throw. Strength saving throw.
That is strength. Sorry, my bad. It's a different one, so that. Not great.
You are picked up from the ground, much like a bird,
Woo! Can
and
finally
you're
fly.
spinning. And that was her move. So now she's going to cast Thunder Wave. Could I get a Constitution saving throw from Sheathing Sword and Aku? Sheathing Sword, you are okay. Aku, you are going to take some damage and be pushed. You are knocked out of the Goliath's hands, though, and thrown 10 feet away. And you take 2d8 plus nothing. 2d8 thunder damage. She rolled like shit. You take 2 damage and are thrown 10 feet away.
I take half that, and I don't get pushed.
Huzzah.
A save just means I take half.
You know Thunderwave.
Indeed.
That was her whole turn. She did 2 spell things. So we go back to Sheathing Sword.
Can't really do much while I'm in this tornado, right? So can I try and break out of it?
Yes, you can. Strength save.
Alright. Nope.
Oh, you smack against the chandelier, much like your ally did.
Awesome.
Bang. We go to Aku.
Is that, I guess that is my turn, yeah? Can't do anything else.
You don't want to try and do anything else?
Well, I was kind of wondering, can I? Or am I just, like, completely enveloped that I can't do anything until I break out of it?
You are in a whirlwind. You have to you are restrained. You're considered restrained.
Okay, I might be able to do something here then. Nice. Okay. I'm going to burn. How many key points do I have to do for this? I'm gonna burn 2 key points in order to cast Darkness right under her, like on top of her, enveloping her in pure darkness
Nice.
that she can't see out of it with magic or dark vision.
Can you use all the components of that spell while you are restrained?
Yeah, it's not a somatic. It's just verbal and requires the materials to be on me.
Touche. Okay.
Unfortunately, my hunter's mark falls off because this is also concentration, but yeah. Price
She
you pay
is
for a blind
enveloped in darkness.
Okay.
Aku.
Does the tornado persist?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Constitution save for Hunter's Mark again.
Yeah.
Check. Yes. And it falls off. Right?
Mhm.
Didn't make.
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it is.
Where did I land?
Away from the action towards the windows.
Gotcha. I'm prone right now, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna get up.
'Kay.
With darkness on, can I see her? Or is
No.
it's just a black cloud,
You
basically?
see a 15-foot black cloud next to a whirling cyclone.
Chill.
Whenever you take damage while you're concentrating on a spell, you must make a Constitution saving throw to maintain your concentration. The DC equals 10, or half the damage you took, whichever number is higher. So, it's 10.
DC 10. You still have your hunter's mark.
There you go.
Cool.
Does that mean you can still see her?
He knows where she is, but he can't see her. Because he can't see into
Okay.
the darkness.
Right.
She can't see her.
Gotcha.
But it's like,
um,
it's hard to explain. You know where she is because your hunter's mark is on her.
Far away.
She's somewhere over there. It'd be DM's interpretation whether or not he has like a disadvantage or just doesn't get to attack. It's up to him, but because there is no rule for that.
You know that she's in the cloud, and you are taking a penalty of some kind.
Okay.
There's he goes.
He does. That'll happen.
I'm just gonna fire off my fire longbow again to the
Okay.
cloud. See if I hit anything.
Okay. Not bad. Even with the penalty, you are still gonna hit her.
Cool.
Not bad at all.
Feel like that one hit, so I'm gonna fire off another one.
All right. That one does not hit. It's close though.
Okay. I'm gonna take 5 feet of steps to my right.
Okay. You're heading away from the windows.
Yes. And that's it.
Okay. Good damaging. Just a moment. Doing some math. Okay. It's going to go to the Goliath's turn. He's going to pick up his maul off the couch. He's going to turn towards Vith. Fuck off! She's mine! And he's going to try and hit you. 21?
Oh.
Cool, he gets multi-attack. He's in a rage.
2d20?
That was supposed to be 1d20. He still fucked it up though.
Because one of them's a
Whatever.
natural 1.
Yeah,
I was gonna be like, alright, whatever.
that was my bad.
Eh, shit happens.
And the second time he only rolls a 15.
Nada.
Nada. Yeah, he's just swinging wildly at you. His eyes are all glazed over though, and he's going to try and save against being like that. And nope, he's utterly smitten. We go to Vith. He just tried to hit you.
You fools! I'm just gonna. How close was he to me? He's
Like he's right up in your grill.
okay. How long does that darkness persist?
I
10
believe it
minutes.
is. Yeah.
Or until my concentration breaks.
Okay. Alright. Shoot.
Did I fuck you?
Yeah, kinda.
Sorry.
I don't want to hurt this guy. Thing. I'm gonna. I guess just. I don't know. I guess I'll try to sweep his legs again.
Okay.
That was a check, right?
Yeah, a strength check. It's technically a grapple.
Yeah. Cool.
Hey, you meet it, you beat it. You got him. You got his
Sweet.
leg.
Okay.
What do you want to do with his leg?
Just kind of take it out from under him.
Okay. You unbalance him, but he's still hopping. He's using all of his action to stay upright.
Fucker.
Yeah.
I think that's
it's
all
because
I
you
can do.
don't have a grappler feat, do you?
No, I don't. I'm totally out of my realm here. I'm guessing that's all I can do. I can't like throw my body weight on him to throw him down, right?
No, not without that.
That's what I
Yeah,
figured.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm good for now.
Okay. We go to Jor.
I'm going to use Dispel Magic on our Goliath.
Cool. Yeah, he's going to wait. The DC is 10
plus
plus
the
the
spell.
spell.
So you gotta tell him what level charm was used. The DC is that level plus 10.
Okay.
Unless it's 3rd level or lower, in which case it just ends.
Oh, it is 3rd level. Okay, so you're done. He's good. He's out. He snaps out of it. He's awake. You got him.
Woo! Go Jor!
Oh man, all right. Stop trying to play me like a fucking guitar.
I didn't sneeze to kick your ass before you sent us places.
Anything else, Jor?
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action healing word on Aku.
Okay. You do that. Aku, you're healed for 6 points.
Huzzah.
Finger guns. So that was your turn.
Yep.
We're gonna go back to Vernita. Hey, sheathing sword.
Yep.
She's gonna come through the cloud at you, because she knows where her spell is and she knows that you're in it. She is going to come out of the cloud and join you at the top of the whirlwind. She is going to try and slice you with her scimitars while she's flying through the air. Oh, cool. Okay. Guessing that hits?
Yep.
Cool. She gets you for 8 plus 5 points of lightning damage this time. So 13. And she's gonna attack you again. Holy fuck. She gets you that time.
Yep.
For 15 points of damage. She's gonna attack you again, 'cause she's a bitch. And she gets you that time again for 19 points of damage. Holy shit. She's cutting you up. You guys would all see
Okay.
this. It is your turn, Sheathing Sword.
Alright. Concentration fails on the darkness, so it's gone.
Okay. Darkness
Um,
is dispelled.
So I'm still in the tornado?
Yep.
Does it not have
Whirlwind.
affect her at all? Whatever.
She's at the edge of it.
Gotcha. So I guess you'd kind of have to tell me, would disengage work here or no?
If you're looking to try and defend yourself with disengage, yes.
I'm just trying to get out of the tornado with disengage. Disengage would just
Oh no,
toss
it
me
would.
back like 10 feet.
You'd have to physically wrench yourself out.
Well, because that's
it's-
what disengage would do, right? You basically just leap back 10 feet.
Oh.
So,
I don't know
Your
if
call.
you can use disengage to get out of a whirlwind, but I will
Alright.
give you,
that's fine.
because
I'll
of
do it.
for creativity's sake, I will give you a bonus to a strength check to get out.
Alright.
That would have needed a hell of a bonus. I'm sorry.
All good.
And that's your turn.
I'll burn my last key point for patient defense, and that's my turn.
Okay. We go to Aku.
Buttons are hard. I will cast for my bonus action Hail of Thorns on her at level 2. Because I
Okay.
can see her again, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Cool.
And
Making it hail thorns.
one of those.
You hit.
There's that. She needs to make a dex save.
She will make a dex save. It is her dex. My mouse just went all fucky on me. Just a sec. Dex. Her dex is pretty basic. Oh,
She takes half of 13 then.
okay. Oops. I'll round it up.
Okay. After fire again.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna hit.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. It's gonna be the Goliath's turn. He's going to chug one of the potions off his belt. Let's see what that does. His eyes go all red. And he's kind of delirious. He's gonna get his weapon out and jump straight up into the air. And he knocks the chandelier off of the ceiling. His second attack, jumping straight up, is going to miss Vernita by an inch. He's just kind of, you know, when people do the fair thing where they smash straight up and down? He's doing that, except he's using it on the floor and on the roof. And just kind of making a general mess of things. Vith,
Are the what is it, Hail of Thorns? Are they still bursting out of her?
he shot them up at her, so
Okay.
they're kind of
She's
around
still,
her.
yeah, she's still in the air, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use my extra action to pull out my not my crossbow, my just normal bow, my long bow, and fire arrows at her.
Do it. That'll hit.
2. I'm gonna fire another one at her.
Okay.
Oops, sorry. I preemptively clicked that one.
Yeah, that second one won't count.
That's pretty much my turn. How far away am I from where she would land? If she were to land straight down.
If she were to land straight down, you're 35 feet away.
Okay, I'm gonna get 15 feet closer.
Well, you can't. She's 30 feet up in the air. You're technically only 5 feet away.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, that's good.
Okay, so you get 5 feet closer, and we go to Jor.
Use level 2 guiding bolt.
All right. Yeah, you definitely hit. For 16 points of damage. Okay.
And then I will bonus action another healing word on Seething Sword.
Wait, another? Did you heal me before?
Well, I healed Aku.
Oh, okay. I was like, another? When the fuck did I get healed? I wasn't paying attention. Thank you.
Another one.
I mean,
You get healed for 9 points of healing.
And that's it.
That's it? She is going to instruct her awful kite monster to smash through the windows and try and flee. She uses all of her movement to do so. She's on the other side of the windows, flying away. We go to Sheathing Sword.
that's annoying. I'll try and get out of this fucking... Alright, I'll just take the dodge action and it's my turn.
Hold on. No, never mind. Sorry, it's still going.
Alright. Then, yeah, that's dodge action and that's my turn.
Okay. We will go to Aku.
Where did she fly off to?
Through the window. She's only on the other side of it now.
Can I still see her?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Dot. Constitution for Hail of Thorns to see if it's still on there.
She needs to do a save against that?
No, that's just it's a concentration spell.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I'm still concentrated on it. And I'm gonna fire off another longbow at her.
Okay. You're shooting through the glass to get at her.
Okay, so do I have disadvantage at that?
You're not sure. You don't hit. It wasn't a disadvantage thing, it's just an AC thing.
Yeah. And then fire another one. Cool.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. And our friend the barbarian is going to try and attack. He's jumping. He jumps at her through the window, hits her, knocks her away, spinning out towards the darkness for a decent amount. His impact is strong enough that it launches him back into the room, and he lands on the floor and falls asleep. We will go to Vith.
Can I see her anymore? Are we in combat still?
He knocked her farther away, but it wasn't that much farther away. Technically, with the round system, she's only moved another 10 feet further along.
Okay. I can see that window that you jumped through, right?
Mhm.
I'm just gonna aim like right center there and fire my bow.
Okay. Enough windows are now been broken that you're not taking any kind of penalty, and you hit her.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm gonna fire again. Same spot.
Yep. She's got arrows sticking out of her, and she's got another one sticking out of her.
Hell yeah. Pew.
She is limp as she's being flown away. Okay, so let's see what happens there. Jor.
How far away is the kite monster?
30 feet out of the window.
I'm gonna use Sacred Flame on it.
Okay. Yeah, you hit.
He needs a dex save.
They're on disadvantage. I'm going to assume you hit.
Okay, he takes 12 radiant then.
Okay, Radiant is good. Radiant is really good. Ha. Okay, you did Radiant damage. And it's her turn, so she's going to do a death saving throw. And fails it. As she's being carried out and up and out of your line of sight.
Little gurgling of blood.
You can continue to. Oh, the spell is broken. So, sheathing sword, you're going to start floating down on your turn. You can choose to end the combat encounter now, or try and continue it.
I got nothing I can do, so I'll just kind of sit down, start licking my wounds.
Okay. Aku, they've left your line of sight. You can choose to continue the combat or end it now.
Can I still see the?
They're out of your line of sight.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit down too. Make sure Cassandra's alright.
Okay. That kind of goes for the general of everybody.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm happy with the outcome there.
What's our DPS cleric say? He might have some more bags in that, or tricks in that bag.
No, I don't.
Oh.
Can any of the Kriegs ever show up?
There's one standing in the doorway.
Just watching the whole time.
Yeah, he's just chilling.
What an asshole.
Can we get another room?
Why?
Ones without some fuckheads holes in it.
I don't understand.
Fix the room, please.
Oh. You mean the hole?
Yes.
Okay. You can have this room.
I'm just gonna start getting my stuff and gathering all the wine bottles that aren't broken.
Okay, you can do that.
Same.
You guys collect the furniture. 2 additional Kriegs show up to carry the Goliath. They start trying to drag him, but there's no coordination there, so they're just kind of picking him up.
Just gonna let it happen.
Okay.
As long as they get his ass over.
Yeah, is everybody moving to the other room?
Yeah.
It's identical, but on the other side.
With the holes and everything?
No.
That's what I was gonna ask.
No.
Well, you
There
said
are no
identical. I
holes.
had to check, you know?
Nope. 2 doors in each wall, one at the end of the room leading to a balcony that looks onto a different part of the city.
I'm gonna go find a small hole, cubby hole, whatever, to curl up into and meditate.
You crawl underneath the counter in the kitchen. What's everybody else doing?
I'm gonna sit down in the same chair, well, the same looking chair that I was before.
Okay. You also put the same dish of water down, and Cassandra keeps drinking it.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a short rest.
Like nothing ever happened.
Well,
long is
a
it
long
then?
rest.
How long was what?
How long until our 25-hour mark?
Oh, yeah, you guys have barely been touching on that. There's the tattoo thing.
6
Which-
hours to go, roughly, I would say, maybe?
Well, you guys tattooed for 16 hours.
Yeah.
And then we're doing the
An hour into our long rest.
hour
there was
into
that
the long
whole
rest.
thing with
There was the whole
bow.
debacle.
Bo
Yeah.
first, and then her.
And then you went to that, so say you got about 4 hours left.
Can we stay longer? That's fine, right?
You have to ask a Krieg.
Okay.
There is still 3 Kriegs there. They put the Goliath down on the couch.
So what's the rules for staying a little longer since we just got attacked?
Oh, well, the lady that was paying for all of your things just flew away. So I'm not sure. Would you like to stay and pay your own way?
Knows. We'll leave once hours are up.
Okay.
I'll just short rest the rest of the time.
Same.
Like meditating. Same thing. Use a couple
Yeah.
hit dice. That's cool.
I'll just stay watch. I didn't get hurt.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are either short resting or keeping watch. The Goliath will wake up. He's no longer poisoned of any kind. Fuck. What did I drink? Man, you guys got me hallucinating. I don't know what I feel like I'm a little over my head here.
Well, when you parties with us, especially in Hell's goods.
Well, I'm proper refreshed. Anything any business you've got before we take off?
My hit dice were garbage. I'm pissed. Sorry, anyway.
I don't think we need to do anything.
No provisions. You guys don't have any food besides anything. Well, I can smell a little bit on you. You've got some wrapped up in a bedroll, but it's all wet.
Scribble on a piece of paper and hand it to Viv.
Is it the same dancers one?
No, it says something else.
I'm gonna read it and pull out my food as I do it.
Hold on.
Are you PMing him or texting him?
PMing.
Okay. The Goliath is going to ask, well, if you all don't mind, I'm going to grab some food before we leave town. I know this great butcher. So,
I'm just gonna start laughing and pointing over at sheathing sword. So does he.
maybe it's the same guy.
Probably.
I just glare at him.
What's the matter? You don't eat meat? You're a
Um,
bird. I thought they all ate meat.
I'm gonna pull out my sushi steaks from my husk that I had and say, "Here's some meats."
Oh, well, we got to get you all set up so that we've got plenty of food. If we're doing this on foot, it's going to take a while.
I just reach
very
over
true.
and peck
I'll
a
go
little
with-
bit of the food out of Aku's hand and just.
I'm gonna turn over to Jor and whisper, "I'm just going to go with him to make sure nothing weird happens."
Oh, he's eavesdropping on you because he's right there. I was hoping you'd all come with me because we can leave right after. I think our room's just about up. And you do not want to owe these guys anything. I come to Planet Creek to do business, but only as they are usually like the safest rooms in town to do business in.
Not safe.
Oh, I slept fine.
Well, Zars, we ready to go? I'm gonna look around at the party.
Cheers.
Okay. He's gonna lead you down through the stairs. There's a bunch of Kriegs in the hallways. They're all bowing.
I'm gonna grab a bottle of wine and make sure I grabbed all that tattoo stuff and put it in my leatherworking tool kit.
Okay. You grab 3 full bottles of wine and your tattoo working tools. You can just call it a tattoo kit if you want. Call it 7 pounds. Yeah, he leads you down through the stairs, out through the main lobby, across the field of weird creatures, and into the streets of Dis. We can leave it there for tonight, unless you guys want to do some stuff at the butcher's. That's a no. Okay, we'll leave it there for tonight. Thank you for everyone who's joining us or watching us. I didn't kill anybody this week. Yay!
Almost.
Oh, you can all
Almost.
level up
Woo!
Huzzah!
because you did defeat the Death Tyrant before and not level up, and now that you beat Vernita for a second time, you can level up.
We didn't get her in death throes last time, right?
You didn't. Last
Ah.
time she took off before that happened, and she was on death rows as she was leaving, and then Jor kept hitting her. Jor hit her that last one, and that
Yeah.
yeah, that
Nice,
pushed it
dude.
over.
It's legit.
So does that count as an automatic fail for her too, or is that?
Yeah, she took one
push?
automatic fail, and then she
Nice.
rolled another fail.
So we don't know if she's dead or not. She could very well be dead.
She was taking a lot of hits, and she was full
Nice.
of arrows when she left. So
That's a good. I mean, I don't know. Better than it could have been.
Yeah.
Fuck legendary actions, god damn it.
yeah,
I would have had her
She was
stun
good,
that
yeah.
whole fucking turn. It would have been great. Everybody
a
would have
game.
lit her up. Ugh.
Vernita's tricky. She's not a real spell card. She's two spell cards that I grafted together.
Yeah. So that was this week. Again, 6 days from
That was
now,
this week.
Sunday, the other campaign starts, and then of course we'll see everybody right back here again next week on Monday. So, with that, we're out. See you Sunday and Monday. Later.
Bye.